Hello friends, in the series on the income tax cases, today we will discuss two very important issues in the proceedings under section 147 read with section 148. The first issue is that before 1st April 2021, if the assessment of the assessee is already completed under section 143 subsection 3 and the assessing officer issues notice to the assessee under section 148 after recording reasons, but in those reasons if the assessing officer do not mention about any failure on the part of the assessee to truly and fully disclose all the material facts which were necessary for assessing the income of the assessee at the time of section 143 subsection 3 proceedings. So the issue was that whether that assessment proceedings on those reasons are valid in the eyes of law in context of proviso to section 147 which is applicable before 1st April 2021. And the second issue was that if the notice under section 148 is issued by recording the reasons that the assessee has taken a loan of rupees 1.05 crore while the assessee has actually taken rupees 35 lakh. So whether this type of recording reasons just on the basis of information received from the DDIT investigation without any independent inquiry, so whether that notice is valid, these both issues have been taken up by Kolkata ITAT A bench in the case of BNA Commercial Private Limited versus Income Tax Officer, and this case is reported in 127 ITR Tribunal at page number 335, and the date of the judgment is 21st May 2025. There were two assessment year involved in the present case, that is assessment year 13-14 and 14-15. First of all, we will talk about the assessment year 14-15. The assessment of the assessee was already completed under section 143 subsection 3. After that, after 4 years, the notice to the assessee was issued under section 148 on 13th March 2020. When the reasons were recorded, there was no mention in those reasons that there is any failure on the part of the assessee in disclosing truly and fully all the information which was necessary for making the assessment in the original assessment under section 143 subsection 3. The addition of rupees 4.33 crore was made by the learned assessing officer for unsecured loans under section 68. The CAT appeal reduced the addition to an amount of rupees 3.57 crore. When the matter was before the Honorable Tribunal, the Tribunal quashed the whole assessment proceedings for the assessment year 14-15 just on the ground that the reason do not mention the requirement of proviso to section 147, that is, the assessment of the assessee is already completed under section 143 subsection 3, and the notice under section 148 is issued by recording the reasons where there is no mention about the failure of the assessee in truly and fully disclosing all the material facts at the time of original assessment under section 143 subsection 3, meaning thereby that if the assessee has not made any fault in the original assessment, then you cannot go for second assessment under section 148. Similarly, for the second year, that is assessment year 13-14, the reasons recorded under section 148 subsection 2 mentions that the assessee has taken an unsecured loan of rupees 1.05 crore while in actual the loan amount of rupees 35 lakh. So the assessee raised a contention that the notice under section 148 has been issued just on the basis of the information received from the DDIT investigation wing. This is issued, the notice is issued on borrowed satisfaction without any independent inquiry, meaning thereby that if the AO has made some independent inquiry, then he should not have recorded incorrect reasons. So the assessment was quashed on the basis of incorrect recording of reasons, borrowed satisfaction, and the issuing of the notice without independent inquiry. at the end of this video. Once again, I am repeating the name of the case. The name of the case is BNA Commerce Private Limited versus Income Tax Officer, and this case is reported in 127 ITR Tribunal at page number 335, and the date of the judgment is 21st May 2025. Thank you, friends.